Alright, you guys, so we are going to be doing lesson 5.1, which is solving equations of inequalities. It is a very short lesson, and there are two con assignments with this lesson. So students in this case can solve multi-step linear equations and inequalities with one variable. A few vocab terms here is equations, inequality, and inequality symbol. So let's go ahead and get started, guys, with example 1 here. In example 1, we do want to go ahead and solve for our missing variable, and we do have this linear equation. One thing, guys, it is an equation because it does have an equal sign. So that's the difference between an equation and an equality. Equation does have equal sign, and equality does have these symbols here, but we'll go ahead and talk about that once we finish example 1. So in this case, guys, go for this here's to solve for the missing variable. Our missing variable here is x. So goal in this case is to actually move all variables on one side, numbers in the other. It really doesn't matter which one I decide to move. It's going to be the same thing. So I could actually decide to move the 7x to the other side. I could do plus 7x on both sides, plus 7x. You could have also subtracted the 6x. It's the same thing. So these cancel. I have a 20 equal to 6x plus 7x is 13x minus 6. Next step in this case is to add the 6. Since I moved the variables to the right hand side, I'm going to move the numbers to the left-hand side. And that gives us 26 equal to 13x. Final step in this case, guys, is to divide both sides by 13, so we could leave the variable alone. And in this case, guys, 26 divided by 13 is going to be giving us a 2, where 2 in this case equals x. Or I could actually rewrite this as x equals 2. Alright. So that's our answer for that one. Now, once again, we're just solving linear equations here, guys. Once again, goal is to leave all numbers on one side, variables in the other. So let's go ahead and talk about inequalities. Inequalities in this case, guys, are not equal. Once again, there's no equal sign. There's actually 4 different inequality symbols. We have the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, which has a line on the bottom, and less than or equal to. All right. These do, there's one thing special about inequalities, guys, is that whenever you're solving for inequalities, if you multiply or divide by a negative number, it will be switching signs or switching sides. So if, for example, if I have this here and I divide it by a negative, instead of it being a greater than, it's not going to be less than. So it switches. And we'll go ahead and